Hello, welcome to the February Market Report 2020. Right off the bat, let's go with some Golden Age big books, big boys. Captain America number one, 7.5, 211,000. Beautiful book. Look at that. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, and comiclink was nice enough to provide back covers, right? You gotta provide everything to try to maximize the value. And guess what? Yeah, look at this. 257,333, June of 2018. Let me say one thing, okay? When you have these golden age books or any age with so few data points, it is really hard to just give a conclusion that, oh God, the book went down so much from 257 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Okay, so is it down? Yes. Is it so much down? Hard to say. Regardless, it can't feel good for the person that owned this book at 257 back a year and a half ago. Okay, now there's another copy that is lower, the 5.0. Beautiful book, another beautiful book. Okay, 5.0, and they also give you the back cover. Hooray, right? Two in a row. All right, so also off white. Look at the price, $100,000. Let's take a look at GPA. What say you? Now, you can't look at the 5.0 here because the last time was literally 5 years ago. So take a look at the 5.5, okay? Take a look at the 5.5, 156,000. That's August of 2019. So roughly 6 months ago, yeah? And you know how Golden Age collectors and people that collect rare or hard to find books that doesn't go up for auction often, they often talk about using the point, price per point. Okay, so if you take the 156,000, divide by 5.5, okay, and then multiply that by 5, simple algebra, right? You come up with about 141,000, roughly 141,800 something. So if you use that kind of math to trying to apply, price per point or price per half point, guess what? The 100,000 is way low, okay? Not a pretty number whatsoever. And even if you look at, let's see if there's other data point that we can use. Sadly, not much to gather from. I'm trying to find, anything useful. Look at the 2.5. 2.5, 90,000 back in June of 2019. So there you go. If a 2.5 8 months ago go for 90,000 and now a 5.0 go for 100,000, it can't be good, right? How about this book? Action Comics 15, 7.0. Fairly hard book to find in this grade, no doubt. 7.0, Action 15. Let's see. Not much data, okay? You can see the 7.0, but that's a pedigree, the Billy Wright. I remember that one, March of 2018, 24.5. But take a look at the 6.5, 13.2, okay? 13.2, November. So give or take, not ugly, not horrible, right? Certainly not bad because, for 7.0 compared to the 6.5. But once again, when you have one data point to go by, not a heck of a lot to derive from. Okay, certainly lower than the 7.0 2 years ago, but better than the price per point compared to the 6.5 4 months ago. How about another Action Comics, issue 23, 4.5, 12,805. 23, 4.5. Once again, not a heck of a lot of data to use, but let's use the 4.0. The 4.0 was 14,400 back in August of last year. Okay, so certainly not a pretty number, not a good result. If you look at the 4.5, if the 4.5 go for 10% lower, 10% lower than the 4.0 back in August of last year, not a good result. Now there are pockets of strength in this auction. I pulled up a couple pre-code horror because I'm not gonna try to cherry pick just the bad result and cry like the market is down for everything. There are pockets of strength. Chamber of Chills 19 5.0 5500, okay, 5.0 5500. Now it is higher than November of 2018, so no way you can say that this book is weak, okay, because sure, a lot of big books, superhero books, have wiped out even 2018 prices. So for this book to be higher than 2018, not a bad thing. Okay, I can't say that it is strong because, like I said, when you have one data point to use and it is year and a half old, can't really hang much, as far as come to any kind of firm conclusion. But certainly not a bad thing. And then if you look at the data point, say a 3.0, okay, a 3.0 back in August of 2019 went for $3,000. Okay, so if you do the math, it's not bad. Okay, it's holding. It's not gangbusting strong, but can't say that it's weak. How about Black Cat Mystery, another very popular big books for pre-code horror collectors, 7,600 for 6.0. Like I said, pocket of strength. Once again, look at the 5.5 because that's the closest data. Okay, the closest data you have is, of course, the September 19 sales of the 5.5. All right, 68 something, 6812. So not bad, right? You can whip out the calculator and do the math yourself. Not bad. So pocket of strength there. Big pre-code horror book. Okay, so let's jump to Detective 69, 2.5, 5555 for 2.5. Okay, 2.5. All right, so once again, not a heck of a lot of data. And you see a 2.5 was 8,100. And then if you go to a 3.0, it's 7,230. But that's back in March of 2019. So doesn't matter which way you cut it, okay? It was an ugly result. 5555 for 2.5. Can't put a lipstick on that pig, okay? That's ugly. That's real ugly. Now, Detective 168 4.0, 8,100 for 4.0. Let's see 4.0, 8,100. Okay, so if you take a look at this, you can see that it is below the last sales, but the last sale is March of 2017 and this grade 9,000. Not very useful, right? So the closest thing that you can look at to try to derive anything is how about using the 3.0. Okay, look at the 3.0. That's February of 2020. All right, so let's whip out the calculator. I'm doing right now. 7250 divide by 3 get you 2416.67 multiplied by 4. Okay, simple algebra, 9666. So if you're using the formula of price per point, this book should be 9666 or 9667 if you want to round it up. So 8,100, not good. Not good at all if you want to use the price per point equation, okay? Okay, let's jump to Silver Age. All right, we can't start Silver Age without Amazing Fantasy 15. 5.5, a nice looking copy. No Marvel chipping, so nobody can claim that it's an ugly 5.5. It's a nice looking 5.5. And the price, 36,500. Unfortunately, that's low. Okay, well, because we don't have anything closer than May of 2019, it's definitely lower than the last sales of 39,600, which was a low of 2019. So not a pretty result for sure. And yes, I know GPA does not capture everything. I know that. Never fail, somebody will need to remind me. How about another copy, a 2.0? Now this one, a little bit dark, a little bit toasty looking, right? But it's a 2.0. Look like it's a inch and a half to inch and 3/4 spine split there, but regardless, it's a 2.0. Okay, no back cover, so maybe the back cover is decent as well. But the price is 12,262. How is that? 12,000, not bad. Okay, look at the last sales in December, so that's better data. Okay, because it's only 2 months away, and it's only a couple $100 below. So maybe it is slowing down as far as the decline. All right, sure, it is near the 2019 low, but maybe it's stabilizing. Too early to say. You know me, I said that it needs multiple months of a trend change to say anything. 1 month is not enough, but at least for this result, not ugly. How about Spider-Man 1? 5.0, 10,000. I don't even need to look at GPA to say that this is a very strong price. Wow. Nice looking 5.0 for sure. Maybe the back cover has some issue, but 10,000? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. For 5.0, not bad, right? Better than GPA 90-day average. Certainly better than the other copy that went for 8702. So pocket of strength. Not everything is ugly. Not everything is gloomy, right? How about another Spider-Man key? Spider-Man 14, 8.5, 5525, 8.5, 5525. Let's see GPA. 5525, not bad. Sure, look at that. Last sales was July of 2019, 8.5, okay? But the average 5565, so 5525 is about that, right? Nothing to complain about. And if you look at the other price range as far as 8.0, September of 2019, it's in line. I was hoping to see something in the 2020 range to compare because that's the best comparison. But unfortunately, the only thing that we have is the Stanley Signature 8.5. So that's not a fair comparison. But regardless, for that book, decent. Maybe it's holding. Certainly, it's better than 2018. All right, so it's a strong book. Let's jump to some Avengers. Avengers 4, 9.0, 5655. 9.0, 5655. Ooh, ugly, okay? Unfortunately, only one recent sales of 8,000 going back to June of 2019. And look at that. Even if you go look at 2018, only one sold, at least one captured by GPA. So still, at that price, is below the one book in 2018 and the one book in 2019. Not pretty. How about other grade? 8.5. Okay, now this is a better comparison. Look at the 8.5. At least there's something in December of 2019, so only 2 months away at 5,000. Okay, so if you look at the recent sales of the 8.5, that 9.0 is roughly in line. Okay, so the decline took place before May of 2019. So if you compare to the most recent data, perhaps it has found a bottom. Yeah, let's see in future auction to see how it perform. A hot book, Adventure 8, 9.2. Kang, hot movie news, hot book alerts, 4600. Beautiful book. Yeah, gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah, heck yeah. 4600, and the price, yeah, look at that. 4600 compared to 3300, which is August of 2019, so the data is kind of stale. Okay, you can't find something that's in the 2020 range, at least in the next few grade. But regardless, hot movie rumor is still working for some book, for sure. Speculation is not dead, not yet. Okay, let's jump to Fantastic Four, issue 1, 8.0, 60,712. Beautiful book. Pretty sharp. Fairly white, right? Not the whitest, but yeah, beautiful book. 60,712. Let's take a look. Look at that. Look at the madness of this book. Look at the chart, okay? Now, take a look at this. I want you to take a look at this. This book went from 35,000 in 2017 to double the price in 2018. Sure, not that many sales, fairly hard book to find in high grades or higher grades. That's why only 1 or 2 sales each year for the past decade, right? As you can see, but take a look at that. It doubled in 2018, and then it tagged on another 50%. Insane. Okay, so part of the reason of the big crash is, guess what? It just wiped out the bubble, wipe out the excess nonsense, okay? Because it is pure nonsense. The book has no business being $100,000. Next, how about a 6.5 copy? A very nice book as well, okay? Very nice book as well. 27,322, 6.5. Let's go down to 6.5. 27, okay? Not as bad, and you know why? Because it didn't go up as much. Okay, it didn't go as crazy. Just take a look at previous year. Okay, it didn't explode. It did go up. Make no mistake. Look at the 2017 and 2019. Okay, so somewhere it almost doubled, but the decline is not as sharp because it didn't go as much. Okay, if you sit down and do the math of the 8.0, it doubled from 2017 to 2018, and then it went up another almost 50%. This one here barely almost double over the 2 years. So it's giving back, 20 to 25%, but still, yeah, lots of pain. How about this book? 2 copies, Fantastic Four number 5, a 9.2. Let's take a look. 9.2, here we go. 55,200 was May 2019. Yeah, that's what happened, okay? Another unreasonable climb. Look at that. Look at the price of this book in 2016. It was 18,523. 19,500 was a high range. Once again, not that many copies exchange hand because there isn't that many copies in this grade level. But take a look at that. It tripled from 2016 to 2019. It tripled. Insanity, lunacy, right? So now, guess what? It came back, still double, okay? For those that can do quick math, this is still double of 2016. Still very good. Any investment that double your money in 4 years or less is pretty darn good. Now, For those that bought it last year, different story. 8.0, 16450. Okay, 16450, 8.0. Let's take a look. Once again, it's back to slightly below 2018 level. All right, so it wiped out all of the excess of 2019. Okay, the 22,500. We can kiss that goodbye for a while. But yeah, how about another copy? It's one more. A 5.5, 8,000. Let's take a look. 5.5, 8,000. 5.5, here we go, 8,000. Look at that. Holy cow. Not bad, sure. It's not 9,000, so it's down, right? Roughly 11% or so, maybe 12%, but still, it's above 2019. It's above 2018. So what does it say? Is higher grade better than low grade or mid grade? Yeah, I think it's almost safer to say that I prefer to go with the low to mid grade than the upper mid grade and low high grade, right? Lots of pain. That this alone should debunk that high grade is better investment, right? Let's jump to another book, another Silver Age key, Hook 1, 4.5 and 3.5. The 4.5, 13,255. 13,255. Look at that, holding. It's holding. Okay, you're talking 2019-ish price, not bad. It can be proud. Hope one can be proud to not suffer the same kind of fate as Fantastic Four number 1. But then, once again, it is in the low grade area. Okay, how about 3.5? 11,555. 3.5, let's go down to 3.5, 11,555. There you go. It didn't go up as much. See, books that didn't go crazy. Look at Hook 1, 3.5. 2018 average 11,000. It didn't go crazy. Books that did not went crazy in 2019 or 2018 didn't suffer a lot or as much. So once again, it's a combination of lower grade and books that did not get too hot. Let's not neglect DC. So we have a Brave and the Bold 28 here, a 6.5 for 5,800. 6.5, 5,800. 6.5, 5,800. There we go. Now, once again, not that much data, but March of 2019, 6,600. 6 copies exchanged hand in 2018 at an average of 8,400. So yeah, not a pretty price at 5,800 for Brave and the Bold. Okay, so let's jump to another Silver Age DC. Batman 181, 8.0. Poison Ivy, 1325. 1325. Okay, 8.0, 1325. There you go. Okay, roughly 10% below February of 2020 of 1525. So way below, okay, the average as far as 2019. Whew, yeah, not pretty. Okay, this is a tough book. Okay, it's not, but if you look at other DC minor Silver Age keys, you see the same kind of result. Okay, I didn't want to include a whole bunch of them, but it's pretty much down 10, 15, 20% compared to last year or 2018. So it has not rebound yet. The trend is still down for many of the Silver Age DC books as well. Okay, so let's jump to Bronze Age. First up for the Bronze, 2 copies of Hook 181, a 9.0 and a 7.0. 9.0 just over 5,000. Let's take a look. 9.0 just over 5,000. Here we go. I should have set it up. Look at that, 5,000, right around what the last copy sold for at 49.86. So It's in the ballpark. It's slightly higher than the 2018 average, but at least 10 to 11% lower than the last 90 days or 2019. So maybe it has bottomed out. Okay, so let's go to the next copy. Next copy is the 7.0 at 2312. 2312, 7.0. Here we go, 2312. Certainly, as you can see right here, less than the last sales of 2401, as well as the 2018 average, no doubt below the 2019 average, below the 90-day average, is trending down still. Okay, and this highlight something that I want to talk a little bit about, is that because this market is so inefficient, that even for the same book in different grades, you can see different magnitude of declines. Okay, it's never the same. You can't say that the 9.0 went down 10%. That means that the 4.0 will go down 10%. That's not how it works. What most likely is true is, all the grades for the same book may be heading in the same direction, whether it's up or down. But as far as magnitude is book by book, very inefficient, very tough to make any kind of, definitive statement that, the decline is the same for every grade. It is not the same for every grade. Another big bronze key, Spider-Man 129, 9.8, 12,000, just over 12,000. Look at that. Maybe it is holding the line. Certainly it's lower than the 2018 average. Look at that. 2018, 10 copies, exchange hand, average 12,565. 2019, same thing, even higher. So yeah, at 12,088, it is, holding the line. Perhaps that's the line for that book in that grade. Conan 1, 4250 for 9.8. 4250, ouch. Not good. This is one of those books that didn't go up much, and that didn't help it. Often I was talk about, if a book didn't go up a lot, it likely won't go down a lot. Well, guess what? This book didn't do much. It's one of the exception where the book didn't do much in 2018, 2019. You can go back many years, and this book didn't do much, okay, because it's Conan 1. But even a book that didn't do much over the past few years, it still go down because Conan is just not the thing. Okay, let's jump to Spider-Man 101. Let's see, Morbius 9.0, 1200 for 9.0. And let's see, 9.0, 1200. Look at that. Same as the last copy. So this book is still maintaining its strength, one of the rarity in this market report, right? So hey, hats off to Spider-Man 101. How about the 8.0 copy, 729? 729 for an 8.0. Was it 8.0? Yeah, 729, 8.0. 729, there you go. Slightly better than the previous copy of 690. Slightly below the 2019 average and 90-day average, but still higher than the 2018 average of 591. So nothing to complain about. Hey, any books, any keys that is higher than the 2018 price should be happy, because 2019 was too crazy for too many books. Batman 232, 2 copies, 9.6 and a 9.4. 1688 for the 9.6. 1688, ouch. Yeah, down almost 20%, roughly 19%, yeah, from 2000, but it's only 1 copy. Still, it's lower than 2018 average. Okay, I just talked about how any book should be happy if the price is higher than the 2018 average. Well, this is one of those that is not going to be happy. How about the 9.4? 1352. 1352. Ooh. All right. See? It's higher than the 2018 average. It's trending down compared to the 2019 average of 1448, but certainly it's not as ugly as 2018. So that's the problem with this hobby. Okay, inefficiency galore. Another Batman bronze key, Batman 251, 1700 for 9.4. 1700. Okay, there you go. Lower than December price of 1999, but higher than 2018 average of 1516. Another book that can be happy. Whoever consigned any books to comiclink in the past few months, if the result is higher than 2018 average, be happy. Black Panther 1, 675 for 9.8. What say you? 9.8. Ooh, 675. Okay, so it's not that far, $10 below the February 685 price, but look at this book. 2018 average was 951. 951. Yeah. Significantly. Okay, significantly below. You're talking like 30% range below the 2018 average. That's not pretty. Avenger 196, 9.8, 944. 944 for first full Taskmaster. Guess what? 944. Look at that. 944. Yeah. More than 10% lower, right? Than the last sales of 1187. Who the heck tapped on that at 1187? Somebody want to have the record high, right? But still, if you look at this book compared to the 12 months average and 90-day average, it's still down, but not substantially. It's still higher than the 2018 average. The big question is this going to hold the 2018 price after the movie? Anybody care to bet with me? Last, as far as the Bronx concerned, how about Daredevil 131, 9.8 copy, 1600. Yeah, 1600 for 9.8. Look at that. Yeah, see, look at this thing. One copy in January 2020 for 1200. A significantly low outlier, right? Yeah, 1600 is still down a lot. Okay, 20% from the 2018 average, but still, whoo, whoever it was that consigned that book, I guarantee you, was worried about this 1200 right here. So 1600, not great, but not as bad as it could have been, right? All right, let's end the Bronx section with one last Spider-Man book, 194, First Black Cat, 9.8, 1587. 9.8, 1587. Woo, lower than the last sales of 1680. Certainly lower, 10% or more lower than the 12 months average or the 2019 average and the 2018 average. So it's one of those books that is lower than 2018 average. Let's go to Copper. Spider-Man 238, 1300 for a 9.8. 1300. 9.8. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 1300. All-time high? Yeah? Holy cow. What's the reason? The CVA sticker? Oh my god. Let's not go there as far as the CVA sticker, but my god, there is a spot of madness left in the market. Yeah. As crazy as the market has been on a downturn, I've stumbled across a momentary lapse of reason. Spider-Man 300, 9.8, 17.99. Yeah, 17.99. Oh, 17.99, like $100 less than the last February sales of 1900. Yeah, lower than the 2019 average, lower than the 2018 average. For those that know this book, it has crashed quite a few years ago, right when the movie launched. For those that remember the first Venom movie, the book was around $3,000. Yeah. I don't think it's going to come back to 3,000 anytime soon, even when the trailer for Venom 2 come out. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but for now, I'm going to predict that this book will see a rebound once we see the Venom 2 trailers, but I don't think it will hit the all-time high of 3,000 or around that price anytime soon. All right, let's go to modern. Batman Adventure 12. Another book with the CVA sticker. Is this going to help? 1,800. Seemed like a reasonable price. 1,800, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if the CVA sticker, maybe, but look at that outlier. 1374. Ouch. Who did that? Wowza, right? Something so low, yeah. But 1,800, guess what? Better than the 2018 average, right around the 2019 average, better than the last 90 days. See, the last 90 days is dragged down by this one ugly one, 1374. So yeah, 1,800. CVA sticker, give me some. Oh, Edge of Spider-Verse 2, 9.8. Variant edition, 1,800. Yeah, not pretty. 2,100 was the last price in February 2020. So yeah, 1,800. Yeah, not good compared to 2018 average. Not good compared to any average. Not good. Let's end this market report with Gotham City Sirens. Number 1, 9.8. Variant covers 375. Okay, 375. Variant cover 9.8. Lower than the last February sales of 425, and literally almost cut in half compared to 2018 average. Did this book get super hot because of the movie hypes that didn't turn out? Not sure what the reason is, but as you can see, it is down big, okay? And that's it for this market report. Overall, a lot of big books are still trending down or not recovering, okay? Not everything is down, as I have shown in this market report. There are some pockets of strength out there, but a lot of the superhero books are still trending downward. Perhaps the magnitude of the decline of some of the big books like Hulk 1, Fantastic Four number 1 is not as bad as last year. So maybe the floor is here, but as always, it is way too early to call for the bottom. It takes times. We will keep watching the market. I will keep doing the market report monthly, and someday, the overwhelming results of the report will be upwards instead of downward. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.